All right, guys. Well, this is one of my most incredible sacred sites for what I'm doing as far as the Spanish Trail treasure. Right off the Spanish Trail treasure, right over there, are these immense cliffs and fissures. And this is where I'm looking for the Spanish faults. And as you can see behind me, a plethora of opportunity to hide whatever you wanted. Now, don't worry, I'm going to go ahead and pan the rest of this so you can see it all, but it's quite extensive. And this is the research I was doing to find exactly this opportunity. And this is also why I don't tell you about the GPS coordinates. It not only is it crazy to start without years of research, but it's so dangerous because we're going to be doing some crazy stuff. It is not meant for normal folk who don't have the equipment or the experience to be just coming out here and hiking around and start going into the cliffs immediately. That's just not going to happen without some real damage issues. As you can see, it's absolutely huge in this area. Huge. And full of exactly what I'm looking for, which is that opportunity of those Spanish faults, because they were hiding their precious metals, silver and gold, that they were digging out of here because the Native Americans, they felt like they were being left out of the trade, which they were. The Spanish were taking the gold and the silver. They were trading with other tribes on the West Coast for knives and blankets for gold, and then they were transporting it back all the way back to Spain. And the ones in between felt like, hey, I'm not a part of that trade. Not cool. Well, they would rob the donkey burro trains. And so to prevent it, they would take some with them and they would bury other parts of it, sometimes some other load, into the vaults. And the vaults, because there's no banks out here, were put into these high cliffs for us to exploit and find centuries later, if we can. Now, there's been a few guys here in Arizona who have been able to do it. We have not been able to do it yet, but we are getting closer. Stay tuned. Absolutely immense and beautiful.